So I have this friend who's doing an apprenticeship in a chocolate shop in Peckham. That is, for those of you that don't know, quite a rough area of London. And so after a couple of months of having his bike tyres slashed and his brakes cut, and someone even got shot outside his chocolate shop, along with people coming in regularly and abusing the staff, he started to lose a bit of faith in humanity. We had a couple of discussions about this, and so I thought, as a kind of remedy, I would send him a Vlogbrothers video. I personally have noticed that his faith in humanity has been just a little bit more restored since I sent him this video. I mean, he even bought out of his apprenticeship wages, which, may I just say, are about £2.50 an hour, that is very low, a Pizza John t-shirt. He's saving up to travel the world and he bought a Pizza John t-shirt. Okay, my first question. Would you call this guy a fangirl? Second question. How do you think this boy would behave if he met John or Hank in real life? I personally reckon, and you know, you can contradict this if you want, that he would want to have a conversation with the person or people that have inspired him so much. I made a video very similar to the ones that are being released at the moment about a couple of months ago. I think it was in February, just after the Luke is Not Sexy and Bertie Bert G gathering. Now, you may have seen the footage, but if not, I'm going to plagiarise a bit and stick it on top of my face about now. The gathering was held by a monument in Hyde Park, and as you might be able to tell from the footage, the famous YouTubers literally climbed on it and crowd surfed off into the arms of hundreds of fangirls. I just don't know what to say about it, other than that it kind of upset me that this was being advertised as a gathering. What made me laugh, however, was one of the famous YouTubers said, and I quote, "It is in videos, this was the best day of my life." I'll leave you to interpret that one yourself. Personally, I quite enjoyed the Sandpepper gathering, but not because it was organised by Sandpepper, Marcus Butler and Pointless Blog. Is that his name? I enjoyed it because I got to talk to some people that I really, really admire as content creators that I just have a feeling I won't be able to talk to again. So getting to talk to them and communicate with them, people that I watch on a screen so frequently, was just amazing. However, I had been anticipating the Sandpepper gathering to be filled with about 3,000 people and then about 100 of us just going off and doing our own thing, so it wasn't a surprise. The people who it was a surprise to, I feel so sorry for, because YouTube gatherings aren't like that. That is a meet and greet, that's not a gathering. A gathering will usually be organised by someone with a couple more subscribers, simply because they can get the word out, but then it will just be a group of like-minded people meeting up. A meet and greet is where lots of people who really admire one or two people go to meet those one or two people and get a photo and an autograph. The latter, as you might have noticed, was definitely part of celebrity culture and not YouTube culture until recently. Something else I'd like to point out quite quickly is that one of the comments on my friend Ray's video about this quoted that Sandpepper's YouTube gathering was fun. That was from a fangirl's perspective, and although for me it was great fun, from a fangirl, how could you possibly say that waiting around to talk to Sandpepper was fun? That's like saying that waiting for 6 hours in the cold to meet One Direction is fun. It's not fun, you just get a sense of achievement once you've accomplished your aim. At the Luke and Bertie gathering, one of the main things I noticed was how unfriendly everyone was. And it's not their fault, they'd never been to a gathering before, but they just didn't communicate with anyone outside of their friendship circle. It was so Key Stage 3. Like, it was so childish. You couldn't even classify it as a YouTube gathering. Finally, a phrase that annoys me more than fangirl is YouTube celebrity. There is no such thing as a YouTube celebrity. How can people with 13 and 14,000 subscribers possibly consider themselves a celebrity? Possibly, in their right mind. How does that even work? In my personal opinion, you should create content because you want feedback, constructive criticism, and you want to get ideas off your brain, and you want to communicate with people, I guess. You want to meet people that have similar interests to you. That should be your reasons. You want to contribute to the world in some way. You don't want to gain an audience for audience's sake. What I've noticed through YouTube, and you can call me cynical, but the ones that organise the meet and greets, or the gatherings as they like to call them, are the ones who are earning the most illegitimate money based on talent through YouTube. And now that toilet's flushed, I think I will leave you on that note. I'll post Ray and Kaylee's videos in the down bar because they have a similar opinion but for different reasons. So I'd really appreciate if you check them out, and Feel free to continue the discussion any way you like, you know, read it in the newspaper, ask your girlfriends and see if they know. Right, let's quote some White Stripes and finish. That's all from me, Lucy. Meow, it's Lucy. Also, and I quote, the coolest cat on the internet. If you want to see the video in which that's said, it's also in my trousers. Thanks. Right now you couldn't care less about me, but soon you will care by the time I'm done.